Hello once again, all you lovely people out there in the land of the internet. It's me, that gaming nerd John, and no, you haven't stepped into the past. What you're seeing is part of the previous portions of our playthrough through Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers edition. Why is that, you may be thinking? Well, long story short, I'm an idiot, and I lost a lot of footage. Now that being said, I still wanted to play through the rest of the game, and good news for me at least is I've figured out a way to avoid such a sad fate moving forward. That being the case though, I felt like it was pretty much on me to explain what happened in between the episode that's going to continue forward and what had happened previously, kind of bridging that gap there story-wise. When we left off, we had just left Termina, and we were hoping to kind of explore the other portions of the game where your infiltration of Viper Manor could take you. And so we explored Shadow Forest, we explored Viper Manor Bluffs, and we basically recruited a couple more folks, mainly Lucia, the Black Mage. They got a couple of upgrades for Glenn and Lena, and also happened to trek through areas of the game that we absolutely shouldn't have been in, such as the Isle of the Damned and Earth Dragon Isle. We made a quick stop at Marbul as well, and seeing that there was a ton of money that we could drop there, went, no, we're good. Caught a couple of things there and then just left to move forward. Now, one of the big plot points that happens is the trip to Hermit's Hideaway, which is that island that had a little smoky trail on it on the map, if you'll remember. When you get there, you actually run into Harley, who is, for all intents and purposes, Lynx's lackey in trying to delay you from making further progress and getting to Fort Dragonia. Now, that being the case, you obviously have to defeat her, and then you, after having soundly beaten her and kicked her away, meet up with Radius, or at least this version of Radius, keeping in mind we're in another world. Radius has basically retired from his life as one of the Acacia Dragoons, and instead of running your beloved peasant village, is actually just hiding away. And so he gives you a lot of the details about Viper and Lynx and how their partnership began. A lot about Poré and Guardia and their history as well, kind of tying it to Chrono Trigger within Chrono Cross. Now, after all of that, we were given some instructions on meeting up with some of these gentlemen on a pirate ship. And so we made our way there, thinking that it was originally a ghost ship. It wasn't. It was just pirates, led by a really cool guy named Largo. He had us fight his huge bird that absolutely wrecked me, and I'm super glad that none of you saw that. However, afterward, we also had a bit of a fight with Largo, and successfully proved how awesome we are, and were summarily thrown into a brig. Oh well, that's what happens when you get poisoned by pirates. Now, that being said, we are now on the pirate ship, in the brig, and then something mysterious happens. The actual ghost ship shows up, and begins to assail the pirate crew. So at this point in time, we've heard a scuffle occurring outside of our brig cell room, and now we're going to be making our way out of there. So we'll be picking up here shortly, but I just wanted to get you all up to speed and frankly apologize because, let's get real here, that's a pretty amateur mistake, and I am definitely an amateur. So I appreciate your patience, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our playthrough of Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers. Now, let's get back to the actual episode. Hello once again, all you lovely people out there in the land of the internet. It's me, that gaming nerd John, and we are continuing our sojourn through Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamer edition. We have been captured by some pirates, and they were impersonating a ghost ship, and now that ghost ship has decided to show up, and now we're having to, make our way through. Looks like you're all right. I thought you were goners when that monster went in. My dragoon training is a lot harder than that. Do tell me, what is happening here? Sorry, but I don't know either. Before I knew what was going on, I was attacked. Go ahead, I won't stop you. Well, that's because you'll die otherwise. Okay, so we got some pirates fighting some ghosties. How'd you get out? Get back in the hold, this sucker's mine. Cool, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Because now I can get the sick item. Aqua Ball. Okay, I think that's like a level 4 element? Maybe? Let's do attack first. No, it's a level 3. Ah! Right. I have more element slots now. I feel okay with that. Let's see. So I do have Photon Beam. And if memory serves, he didn't have any blue attacks. Let's give him an Aqua Ball as well. I feel pretty good about... Actually, you know what? Let's change that. Let's make that a fireball. Yeah. Do I want to give him? I think what I will give him is low res, because we've got 2 heavy hitters for physical damage, so I think him having low res is fine. Alright. So we're going to be fighting our way through the pirate ship here, that's been taken over by these ghosts and ghouls. A couple of new enemy types. Solid nightmare fuel. Alright, so we got crossbones, we got Deadbeat A, and Deadbeat B. So white attack elements will definitely be useful here. I'm going to just try out Meteorite on this guy. Get a test for how it's doing. 132 gone. Yeah. Sturdy bastard. Yeah, see, it still looks like a copper weapon to me. I don't know. Whatever. Success. So we got 2 growth levels recently, so we should be seeing a lot of power-ups. Mostly HP here, which is fine. Tons of iron. Oh my gosh. That's great. I could have taken that thing myself, you know, but thanks anyway. Yeah, you're welcome. Can't you see I got me hands full? You're right. Let me give you a hand. With your hands being full. Sword stance. What is this, Pokemon? 48 damage. Okay. 177 crit though. That one's pretty good. No. I'm just gonna soften him up. Because Lena's gonna need the healing at the end of the fight. We got some good solid hits in, so I'm fine with that. Yikes. HP. So she's getting better HP levels right now, which I'm okay with. A couple of pieces of bone. Ha! I didn't ask for your help. Okay. That's fine. So we've already fought one of these guys earlier, so that's good. Because he was in the forest, if you remember. He kind of appeared out of nowhere. Or no, he was blocking the boulder. 12 damage. Dodgy bastard, too. Good lord. Sword dance. Alright, that's great. Oh, cool. Another 70 damage attack on Lena. Phenomenal. He's got, like, heal all, right? Yeah. I think we'll just do that. Cool. 98. Good to have an understanding. Alright, she has no white elements. Huh. That's unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna have to fix that. Yeah, this guy's toast. What? Let's see, because like the iron sword definitely looks different from the copper sword. Everybody was already at max health, so it just went no worries. How did I miss that she didn't have a single white element? Yeah, that's fine. Ice Lance. We got Ice Lance there. Yeah, no, we're fine. Okay. Yeah, I feel better about that. Photon Ray? Yeah, no, that's fine. Does Glenn have one? Yeah, he's got Photon Ray. Okay. Continuing. It's locked. Well, that's rude. Oh! I fell for the obvious trap. Yep. Yep. 11 damage. Okay, rude. Damn. 100 damage. That's just really good. I'm gonna try here. 165. That's solid. That's gonna knock it out. Yeah. Cool. HP. Surge didn't actually get HP that time. Gravity blow. Okay. No complaints here. Fire pillar. Nice. Also locked. Bleh. Okay. So... oh, right. This is the note. Talks about key duty being a big responsibility. Okay, so we go up. Trying to find this key. Yep. Excuse me? I thought I was facing him. But I guess I wasn't. Okay, well, that's cool. Oh, pff. Not like it's a big deal. These guys are toast. Good old dash and slash. Dang. God, you gotta love it. HP, gravity blow and iron. This is good. So admittedly, we've already got iron, so it's locked. So it's not like it's that good. It's still good, don't get me wrong. Because we already upgraded our key characters here. But that'll really help if we mix up the party, especially on like Mount Pyre, or if we just so happen to recruit a new character for story reasons. Anybody who remembers Fort Dragonia for any particular reason. Ha! Missed. Idiot. Question. X-Strike. Everybody's at full health, right? Yeah. Now, grant you, not weak to fire, or not weak to red element, but 189 damage is 189 damage. Like, that's pretty good. The disgusting thing is if you remember, Surge did, like, close to that amount of damage with just his ability. Hence why, like, elemental weakness is a thing. Ah, it got me. It's right there, waiting. Damn it all. By that, he means it's right there by the key, or by this box, which totally isn't holding a key. Please die. Thank you. Yeah, we'll kind of illustrate that point here shortly. 13 damage, that's fine. So it was like 180 damage for X Strike, 162 for Dash and Slash. It's just insane. And then Dash and Gash is 63 damage. So still a level 3, but because of elemental weakness, it just doesn't do as much. That's why it's so important to have your people kitted out with the right element. So like almost everything on this ship is weak to white in some way, shape, or form. So at this point in time, I should probably be swapping out like some of my various miscellaneous abilities with that. So like Fireball's cute and all, probably should put another Photon Ray on. Uplift, cute and all, probably should have another Photon Ray. Arrow Saucer, cute and all, probably should have another Meteorite. Because Surge is fine. Surge has Photon Ray, Meteorite, Photon Beam, Meteorite, like, and his Dash and Slash. So he'll be fine. Panacea. Sick. Crawl through the grates, get over here. What the hell is going on? Or don't just stand around, you landlubbers, help out! Okay, so I'll help him first, but I just wanted to make a funny haha. Okay, I mean I could miss twice. Karma and all that. Let's do a quick comparison here. So like 160 versus 160. So they're basically the same in terms of like raw power. And that's fine. That's actually helpful because that means he basically has like 2 of those skills now because he's a white innate. Now what's real fun is if you have a black innate character in your party, like if I had Lucia or Mojo, then they would be doing, the enemies would be doing less damage to my team, while I would still be doing a crap ton of damage. Or less damage to them specifically, not less damage to the team. But I could still equip white elementals on them, and they could still cast them. It doesn't stop them just because they're an opposite element. It's actually a big part of the strategy for certain boss fights is having characters that are like an innate with the enemy that you're fighting, because they'll just take less damage from their techs. But right now we're still early enough in the game where I don't think that's necessary per se. So I'm fine with just kind of taking it easy at the moment, just blasting them. So then I started blasting. Okay, I really thought that would actually do more, but that's fine. I do want to stop these crossbows because their sword dance ability is dangerous. So now that we've neutralized that, I feel a lot safer. I haven't seen anything from the Wraiths just yet that caused me to have any concern. But we'll see what happens. She's actually kind of low on health. Ironically enough, I don't have Cure Plus on her, which is weird. I'm gonna look into that. She really should. Blah. Okay. Right. It's also like a get out of jail free card, because I can still do like a huge amount of damage to these guys. Without having to worry about them being able to get me. Oh, okay. So whether this is the 9th growth level maxing out or 10th level maxing out, that's still pretty good. Yeah, so strength, magic resistance, strength resistance. She still hasn't gotten a whole lot of magic yet, which is kind of annoying. Bone and leather is good. I'm sorry, but I don't have the key. Then you're useless to me. Why? Excuse me. Pardon, excuse me. Man, these guys just show up all the time. Get rooked. How dare you, sir? Oh, wow, I did that, huh? $117. It's fine. I'm fine. Also, making a crap ton of money. Oh, right, Cure Plus. I mean, I probably should, right? Maybe I just didn't have another one? I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Anyway, cool. You, sir. By the powers, how did you guys get out? Ah, forget it. We have more serious matters to worry about. Uh-huh. Like, where the key is? Because you guys still haven't given it to me? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Is it you? Like, as soon as I get this key, I'm gonna be, like, raking it in. Man, if I had freaking Meteor Swarm right now, or whatever that ability is, just excuse. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt a lot. This is gonna hurt a lot. Okay, cool. That's just because of how insanely strong Surge is. Still, that was a pretty big hit against Surge. And yes, that also showcases just stats in general matter. Because, like, sure, elemental affinities can definitely help with that. And when you can combine both of them, it's pretty silly. Because, if that had been, I don't know, I think Riddell is also, like, a white element. If that had been her, because she normally has very weak physical defense, that would have probably torn her a new one. Really? We're just gonna do that, huh? Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Drop a meteorite on him. Surge's still looking kind of beat up here. Oh, you know what? Yeah, why not? This should do some good damage. Plus, changes the field effect entirely. All white. Now, does that actually mean anything useful? Not particularly. But it makes me feel good. If I had a white summon, then I'd be able to cast it, but you don't have summons at this point in the game, so it's not a big worry. Heal all being used there. One of the few times that actually heal all was useful. Phew, thanks for the help. Huh? Who are you? Oh yeah, you're the landlubbers we threw in the hole, but how did... I guess it doesn't matter now. So where do you plan to go? A key? I have no idea who has it. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, God bless. Who has the key? Who has the Goram key? Aye, mateys, who's on key duty? Oh, I am. Oh, did I just... What? By thunder, I can't believe this is happening. Another way to get on deck is by going through the arsenal downstairs and making your way out from the outside. Thanks, man. You want the key for the door downstairs, eh? Here you go. Surge, receive the key. Yeah. Silly me. Should have realized that that guy had more dialogue. What was I thinking? Get... But I have a key. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. So even though I have the key, it doesn't actually open every locked door. That's kind of annoying. I already did this one, right? Yeah. Okay. Amazing. So, gents and ladies, and those of a non-binary nature, we have escaped that ghost. Have made our... Okay. We have unlocked the only door that this key works on. I get it. Like, most of the time keys are made specifically for a door. But, like, on a ship this big, wouldn't it just be like a standardized thing? Like, certain sections maybe would have it be like, perhaps? I don't know. Traditionally speaking. In a Jerpaja, when you get a key, it just unlocks everything in that area. Most of the time. Not Chrono Cross, though. Bold. Hell Soul. Yikes. Doesn't sound friendly. Okay, we got cannons. Here's a treasure. Gimme. I want that treasure. Who dis? In the name of Davy Jones, I can't believe you made it here. That's quite impressive, mateys. Would you like some of my homemade vitamin drink? Sure. Good, drink up. Glenn was poisoned. Eh? Well, it's still in the testing phase. Gar har har. Sure. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Ugh. Cute. Real cute. What? Uh-huh. Okay. That's fine. This will just let me heal Glenn. Hopefully. How dare you? Come on! Am I crazy? Oh boy. Alright. So we finally encountered some graphical glitches, because I certainly don't remember that being a problem. It's like a walkway on here. $94 damage. That's pretty good though. Yeah, probably should. Just take him out. I definitely don't remember there being white streaks on that. That's very interesting. I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye out on that. Recover all. Okay. So that's fine. This guy just chilling. He just vibing there for a second. You catch that? He was just like wiggle waggle. I'm here. Alright, Crossbones, you gotta go, man. You dangerous. You very dangerous. Oh, sweet lord. $58 damage. I missed twice. How? How? I don't know. Again, with the missing. Thank you. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing fine. She's doing good. Living her best life here. I think... just to be on the safe side, I will have her cure herself, though. $62. I mean, that's full. Excuse me? I didn't think that these guys did trap. Excuse? Excuse? There's no way, right? That was a black. My mind is kind of reeling right now. It's like that was kind of crazy. I'm gonna defend for a minute. Cool. Perfect. Alright, so we had somebody die, but that's fine. They're alive now. Max healing, Cure Plus. Okay. Another one of these guys. Damn, this place is big. Whew. This might be a bit of a longer episode, folks. Apologies in advance. Thought I'd be able to make it, but I really don't remember there being those white streaks on the pirate ship. I really feel like that's probably some sort of graphical glitch. If so, sad times. But that's okay. Oh, wasted that. 'Cause that dude's totally dead. It's fine. I'm just getting distracted by the crosswalk on a pirate ship. Nice! Solid crit, Glenn. Attaboy. Attaboy. Yeah, I think those were the level ups for 9 and 10, which is sad times. Okay, if I can get to that save point, I'll feel a lot better. Okay. What? Yeah, you. Okay, I think I know where I'm actually going to end this episode. Rude. What? That's fine. It all worked out in the end. It's totally fine. Everything's fine here. Unbelievable. Heal. Hey, buddy. What? No, come back? Are you kidding me? I don't have time for you. Leave me alone. Pip. Don't do this to me. Gravitone. Cool. I was afraid of that, but I see him now. It's fine. It's definitely going to be a longer episode. Alright. Wow. Sturdy. I mean, I could do Magma Bomb. That'll probably take him out and weaken the others? Yeah. I feel better about that. Nice. Jerk. Unbelievable. That's fine. I got a meteor with your name on it, pal. Hit him with a ladle! Oh, did I get up? Whatever. Pip! Oh my god, buddy. Why do you keep approaching me? Can't you see I'm hiding? You want to know why I'm here? I'm a stowaway. I wanted desperately to see the sea. When I woke up, there were monsters all over the place. It really scared me. Anyway, I want to see the world because all my life I've been locked up in a web. Can you broaden my view of the world? Sure, come along! Thank you very much. Hell yeah! Alright, so this is going to be my challenge, because I never actually used Pip before. And I really want to, because his mechanic is very cool. So now is my struggle, because his stats are not amazing. And it pains me because I don't really have good weapons for him. So I think I'm going to wait until after the ghost ship, but I am glad to have him. So, that's going to wrap it up for today. We have recruited Pip, probably the best character in the whole game. I'm really excited to be able to swap him in after we finish up here, because he does take a little bit of preparation work. to really get the best use out of him, so I want to make sure that I can get some upgrades and all that good stuff. But for now, we are going to continue our journey through this ghost-infested pirate ship another time. So hopefully you'll come back to see the completion of that and our continuing journey through Chrono Cross. I know I'm looking forward to it. If you are, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, because that's how YouTube will let you know that I have gotten another episode up. Thanks again, hope you're enjoying, and as always, until next time, take it easy.